Hello guys, in this tutorial I'll be showing you guys how I made this beautiful top. The first measurement you take for this top is your width and your length, which should be equal. Mine is 19 by 19 inches. Okay, after taking this, then you now take your measurement from this place. You see this place where I put my hand now, you take your measurement from there and you come to this place. Depends on where you want to start your slant from. So after taking this measurement, you slant it from there. It's so simple, guys. I hope I explained this tutorial very well. As you can see, this is the two fabric I will be using for this tutorial. As I showed you guys before in the beginning of this video, you take your measurement to your bust, like the back of your bust. You know, the shorter the width, the more your bust will be showing. So I prefer it covering my bust. So this fabric I cut is 19 inches by 19 inches. Then I cut two of these. You see, this black and this flora, I don't know, this design. Okay, so this one is for the lining and this one is for the up. If you are using plain fabric, the same fabric, you cut your fabric 19 inches by 19 inches. Okay, but if you are using two fabric, as I will do in this video, you cut your fabric 19 divided by 2. Whatever your measurement is, you take your bust measurement, just as I showed in the beginning of this video. You divide your measurement by 2 and add half an inch to it for seam allowance in the middle. This is the fabric I'm using. You see, this is the up. This will be the front of my fabric. You see, I add half an inch in the middle for seam allowance in the middle. So what I will do now, I will take this to the machine to join it together. This strip I cut for the rope is 2 inches width, 45 inches long. You can cut it as long as you want. Okay, then I will take these two to the machine to join it together. Then I will sew the strip to tube, then turn it. You see, after joining it together, it's now the same with this measurement. This one is for the lining. Okay, then I'll put it on top like this. The length of my top is 10.5 inches. Depends on your size. You can do it longer, shorter. Then I will take 10.5 inches here. This is 10.5 inches. I'm taking my measurement like this because it's two different fabric. If it's one plain fabric, you just fold it and cut everything once. So I'll put my tape, I'll put my ruler here, and I'll mark it. Now put my ruler here because I want the point to fall in the middle. That is why I'm cutting it like this. But if yours is just one plain fabric, you don't have to do it like this. You just fold it and cut it. I'll put elastic in the side here. I'll cut it short, very short. Then I will insert it in the side. I will insert it here. When I'm sewing, I will insert it. I'll take this one, I'll put it inside here. You see the way I do it, you leave half an inch space up because you need that side to sew. You don't put the rope in the beginning. You leave like half an inch space because you need the side to sew. Then I'll pin it. Then I'll come to this way. Put the rope inside. Do the same thing, a bit down, just eyeball it. If you like, you can measure it. Then I'll pin it. Then let's go to the machine to sew it, guys. So when I get here to this line, you see where you see the V. When I get here, I will insert this my strap. Then I will insert this here. Don't sew everything, you see. I'll leave this place to turn it. After turning it, I'll close this place invisible stitch with thread and needle. Then I'll give it a nice press and we iron it, and our top is ready.